Joining us today is Theresa Bowers, and we're here at her home residence to take a look at her garden. And Theresa, we're here by your shade garden. This is just beautiful.
Well, thank you.
I love how you've incorporated rock throughout your garden.
I've always been a rock person, and I don't know why, but so I have collected rocks just like everywhere our travels take us, you know. And because I had a drainage problem right here, because the way the concrete slopes
in towards your house a little bit.
So we dug down and then incorporated all my rocks from all my travels in here. And then I thought, well, since the big tree and everything, let's make it a shade garden.
Yeah, definitely.
So the hostas, and then I've got some little mouse-ear hostas.
I love how you've lined the smaller hostas on the front side of that.
Right.
It's really cute.
Right, thank you. I tried to make the rocks look like it's kind of a white frothy look over there, and then it turns into blue. And then all this right here.
River rock.
My husband always says that. He says this looks like there was a flood in a pottery place.
Well, I love how you've incorporated the clay pots. I think we've all broken a few pots in our time, so why not just add them to the garden, right?
Right, and I've had those for years. And I also like driftwood. So that piece right there actually came from Colorado, and there's a big piece over there came from Colorado up in the mountains.
Well, and speaking of Colorado, I really like this design you've got over here.
Oh, well, thank you.
It kind of looks like that high desert, drought-tolerant garden. You've got a lot of really good drought-tolerant plants in here with the Arizona cypress.
And that was the plan.
The red yucca.
Of course, my rocks, I had to do the rock business.
Yeah.
And then I thought I'd incorporate the blue sedum in there, and it's all in bloom right now. They get yellow, of course. And then we've got the cypress, Arizona cypresses. And because I was trying to bring in blues.
Yeah, it definitely works. Yeah, you've got that kind of gray color going with the sedums and Arizona cypress.
And then we got the Blackeyed Susan. Actually, that just popped up by itself.
And it looks like the Mexican feathergrass will really start to fill in as it takes off. So.
Yes.
Very nice. And I bet this is a pretty low maintenance garden for you.
Actually, it really is. And that's what I like.
And it handles the heat right here by the driveway and everything.
And see, it gets the west sun, so it just really fits.
That's awesome. Well, let's go take a look in your backyard if you don't mind.
Sure.
This is just lovely back here. It's a little oasis for you, it seems.
This is my abelia bush. It's been here for,
And the abelias are such great plants. They're so steadfast, hardy for you.
Well, and the butterflies love them, and that's what I was trying to do in these gardens back here is bring the butterflies in.
And it's got a nice fragrance to it, too, as you walk past it.
I know.
So you've got a lot of pollinator plants. So I imagine with the liatris, the rudbeckia, the larkspur that you have here, you're seeing a lot of pollinators, I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, actually, this plant here, it's actually the fennel.
Yeah.
It is the host plant for the swallowtails.
Right, right.
Well, my rocks.
Yeah. Speaking of rocks.
I worked out at Tinker, and my son-in-law worked out there for a while, and he told me, he said, Mom, you're not going to believe the rose rocks are out here, and they were actually going to sod over it because they were making a walking trail. So I'd go over there at lunchtime just for something to do and exercise, and I'd bring back a bag, wash them up, and I collected them. I'm going to say about 5 years that it took me to do that.
That's a massive amount of rose rocks, I got to say. I love the bricks that you've used, different colors of bricks. And
we actually saved the bricks from when we built the house, so these are the same as the house bricks.
Oh, very nice. And as we get closer to the pool, we've got a beach here, it looks like.
Exactly. Well, the funny thing is my husband's from Florida.
Okay.
And he actually wanted to move back there, and I was like, no, I can't. So when we go, we just pick up, so I've got this collection.
So this is his tribute to Florida here.
That's what I was trying to do,
Very nice.
And I've got more over here. But then I was trying to make it like blue, like water. So I put the spiderwort in there.
Yeah,
and it blooms blue, so it's pretty.
With the Russian sage.
The Russian sage, so it's blue. And then I had a broken fish right there, so I just incorporated it.
Looks like he's jumping out of the water that way. And we're just a week early for all your lilies. It seems like your lilies are going to be coming on pretty soon, and your hibiscus. Well, you just have a lovely garden here, Theresa. Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Thank you. I'm so glad you came out.
hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.